Hello and welcome from Albert Park, Australia for today's race. And I think it's shaping up to be a classic. We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 16 corners and 3.3 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles an hour. The close proximity of the barriers makes accidents inevitable, and recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question. A tough race in store then for our drivers today, so tell me, Anthony Davidson, what will you be looking out for as the cars make their way down into turn one?
Well, first of all, let's hope that everyone's well behaved and we can have a nice incident-free start. That initial release is going to be the most interesting thing, and the clean side of the grid will be better rubbered in, so keep an eye out for cars over there potentially making their way through.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Massa, Daniel Ricciardo and Verstappen, Raikkonen, Perez, Hülkenberg and Daniel Kvyat, Grosjean, Sainz, Esteban Ocon and Stroll, Alonso, Magnussen, Jolyon Palmer and Pascal Wehrlein. Van Dorn and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Right, let's be patient going into turn one. We want to be in a good position for the rest of the race. Good luck.
Alright, well, thank you for that information, engineer. That was very helpful of you, and I will make sure to take that in. Anyway though, hello viewers and welcome to a very special episode of Bvpcg PC Gaming, where this week it's F1 2017. Yes, it is finally here. And Alan texts me. Hold on guys. Now then, sorry about that viewers. Alan texted me complimenting on the fact that I am now playing F1 2017. But anyway, what was I saying? Okay, so welcome to F1 2017 for Bvpcg PC Gaming. And yes, it's finally here. Codemasters have released their next stage of their F1 games. After the success of F1 2016, they've released F1 2017 featuring all the cars from the current season at the time of recording this video. But I've bought this game 2 days ago during the launch weekend. And I have to tell you though, me playing this game, it is fantastic. Lots of improvements made over F1 2016, and I will tell you more about it as we are about to begin this race here in Australia, in Melbourne. So as you know, manual starts are in place for me as per usual, but we have 5 lights now, and it's away we go now here in Melbourne for the Australian Grand Prix. As I had trouble there trying to look left, right, and centre. Oh, there's a Williams there that looked like it was coming around me there.
That start was okay. Now stay alert for threats around you.
Will do, engineer. Seems like Andy's got a different voice than last year. Anyway, around the few corners we go. We cut the corner a bit there. Well, it looked like I did, but I'm not sure. But either way though, we've managed to get through safely though, as we're in P3 behind the 2 Mercedes of Valtteri Bottas and Lewis Hamilton. So, you might ask me, Bvpcg, this is basically the same game as the previous one. You're basically playing an updated version of an F1 of a game that was basically the same as the last one. And I might be saying, yes, it may be updated from F1 2016, but that's not to say it doesn't come with any improvements, because a lot of improvements has been made, as I have stated before. Particularly, Codemasters have improved the force feedback on the G27 racing. Well, for racing wheels anyway. It looks like that they've improved the handling and the force feedback a lot. For my G27 racing wheel anyway. I don't know if this applies to all wheels, but I definitely feel a difference in in this game compared to last year's F1 game. The handling does definitely feel a lot more improved than the last F1 game. Also, the cars here in this game compared to last year's cars have a lot more grip this year. For example, I'm able to take the Cops corner at Silverstone a lot more quicker than last year. I'm able to go flash out at Cops pretty much, and I can also go flash out at the Beckett's and Maggots corners in Silverstone. I can even go that little bit more faster in Monaco now, thanks to the new rules that Liberty Media have put in place. As I went completely wide there, trying to take too much speed. I've been hit from behind. I was hit from behind, but luckily I'm still holding on to third place. And here comes a Red Bull around my outside. Not sure who the Red Bull is. It's Verstappen. Verstappen there is going wheel to wheel with me, just like. Well, I was going to say just like in the current season. I don't know which one of the races it was. But
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Oh yeah, I remember it was Silverstone where Vettel and Verstappen was going wheel to wheel with each other. I'm racing as Sebastian Vettel, by the way, my favourite driver of this current F1 generation. All-time favourite Michael Schumacher, but current favourite of this season, Sebastian Vettel. And we took that corner flash out there, didn't lift off in the least bit. Anyway, under the F1 2017 barrier we go. Can I take this corner in fourth gear? Yeah, sort of. But anyway, it's a 5-lap race, so. Oh, here comes Massa around the inside. He's going to try the inside at the chicane. Can he do it? No, I managed to pull away from him there. As we come up towards the final few corners now. It's been a pretty dull race. The Mercedes have pulled away from me there. I just took that corner in fifth gear. Lifting off a bit there. Okay, so I can't take the corners as fast as I thought I might, but oh well. Anyway, back into turn 1 we go. Oh, Nelly! No! Oh, I've spun. Oh no! No! I've completely spun there. I thought I could take that corner, flash out, but apparently I've gotten a bit cocky there. Oh no! And I've lost it. And I've lost my front wing. Oh, this Grand.
Damage to the front wing. We're seeing a significant loss in downforce.
Right then, take 2. Let's see if I can do better than last time. I'm gonna race in this view, just so I can get my surroundings for the first corner, and then after lap 1, then I will go back into the cockpit view. So we leave the grid now for the second time because the first one there ended in first corner misery with 2 laps to go. As I cut the corner there, but Verstappen, but I was being pushed by Verstappen, so I had nowhere to go there. But anyway, into turn 3 we go, following Verstappen, and the Force India comes out of nowhere there. But no, I'm still holding on to 6th place as we are racing as Sebastian Vettel once again, trying to keep up with the 2 Red Bulls there ahead of me. But lap 1 is going pretty smooth so far. But I'm on the tail of Daniel Ricciardo, so I'm going to go around the outside of him. We go to the outside. Oh, he's pushed me. He tried to push me in the wall there, but no, I managed to get through easily without any trouble whatsoever. Into the final few corners we go, chasing after Max Verstappen. As I'm taking that corner a lot more faster than last year's cars anyway. Last year I had to take that corner and I'm out.
That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're alright.
I've crashed.
Derpity derp 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 derpity derp 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 derpity derp 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 derpity derp derp derp.
As soon as I was said that about me being able to take the corner a lot more faster than taking corners faster than last year's cars, that happens. Okay, I did not want to use the radio there. I'm gonna have to change some buttons around. Yeah, this. Right, which fuel we go? Because we're about to use it to catch Max Verstappen, the driver of the day. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, close call indeed. But yeah, as you can see, guys, I'm just getting used to F1 2017's handling. But I've been practicing quite a bit with yesterday with the cars, just driving on my own, getting the feel for the cars and how they compare to last year's cars. Anyway, into the bus stop chicane we go. Not much of an exciting race going on as I cut the corner there completely. Sorry about that, viewers. That's not usually me. I'm usually good at not cutting corners. Now, oh, we have just caught up to Max Verstappen significantly there, as I'm having trouble pronouncing the word significantly, but well, who gives a damn.
Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled.
Alright, we got DRS, so DRS is now enabled as I skip a gear there. But do I get DRS here? No, too far back. Guess I'm gonna have to try and stay on the tail of Max Verstappen to try and to see if I can use some DRS. I'm not going to there's no DRS zone here because it's all corners.
Hamilton's in first place.
Well, why thank you for that one, Sherlock. Anyway, through the chicane we go again. Oh, as I catch up significantly there on Max Verstappen. This is looking like a very close battle indeed between me and Max Verstappen. Into the final few corners we go. Raikkonen there. My teammate is on me there as I crash and die. Right, let's try this again. Right, around the final few corners we go to begin lap 4. Lap 4 out of 5. Oh, was I taken? As there was a bit of bodywork there flying, but I have DRS here now. Let's see if I can catch Max Verstappen. Oh, I am gaining on Max Verstappen big time here. But no, that didn't help me catch up to Max Verstappen at all. But now Kimi Raikkonen there is looking to make a move on me as we go into this right-hander here into the car park. Into the car park we go. We get through the car park nicely, no problems. But now it's very close between me and Max Verstappen. As I've gone overboard with my fuel, back down to standard we go. We don't want a repeat of Abu Dhabi. where my engineer forgot to mention my fuel. Anyway, I have to deal with Kimi Räikkönen and I have to deal with Max Verstappen. I'm attacking and defending at the same time. This is going to cost me dearly unless I make a move on Max Verstappen straight away. But I'm too far back to make a move on Verstappen. That kid is too far ahead of me. But nevertheless, though, I will have DRS here coming around the final corner. Oh, I'm gaining on him significantly there. Going down to lean. Can I get the move on him, dude? Can I? Yes, I can. Back on the throttle. And a little bit more DRS to get ahead of him. But no, that mistake there is costing me dearly. And now he's back ahead of me again. But can I take him with the car wreck? Oh, contact. Sorry, Verstappen. But now I'm ahead of him again. Don't want this to get physical now. Well, I don't want it to get physical. Into standard we go. Where does Verstappen go? Verstappen tries down the inside. No, he doesn't. He stays behind me there. I thought I seen him trying down my inside, but no. No, he stays behind me there. Where does Verstappen?
The car in front is 4.7 seconds.
Well, I'm gonna have no chance of catching Felipe Massa, but I will have a chance of fending off Max Verstappen. If he stays behind me, he tries for a move, but no, he backs off. He backs off there completely, as I will go around that corner in 5th gear. Lewis Hamilton wins the race, even though it was Vettel that won the first race of the championship. Around the final corner we go, and we successfully fend off Max Verstappen to take home 4th place. So, woo! Very close to my first race, despite buggering it up and on the first attempt and having to restart the race altogether. But well.
And Mercedes have pulled off a great victory here today.
Of course
so
they do.
As I say that, we can see the drivers coming out now to collect their trophies.
I see the podium celebrations are a lot more different than last year.
After another excellent Grand Prix.
And there's definitely massive improvement on the graphics.
I think it's got to be Kimi.
No, I'm not interested who your driver of the day is. Croft. And I got an achievement. Don't hold my hand. I'm gonna go ahead and start the next race, but I'll return to you guys when I get the next race started. So then, here we are then for race 2. This time in the treacherous Monaco circuit. Last time I raced on this track was back in F1 2016 for the F1 Multiplayer Championship. This time it's an offline race with just me. Alan's not around, so it's just me only. So let's get this race started then. I did promise though that sorry for not holding keeping my promise of switching to the cockpit view after lap 1. I got distracted there when I was chasing after Max Verstappen. But anyway though, it's race time now and I've been taken out already. And there's a massive crash right behind. Anyway, off the grid we go again for the second attempt here in Monaco, since the first one ended up with me getting taken out by I don't know who, but I am not going to worry about it anyway. So anyway, up the hill now into Casino Square, chasing after the 2 Mercedes of Valtteri Bottas and Lewis Hamilton. Can we take the 2 Mercedes and beat the Flying Arrows, just like Ferrari is doing at the moment, matching the pace of the Mercedes and beating them on the more technical circuits? Because knowing those Mercedes, as displayed on the Belgian Grand Prix, they were very quick on the straights, but their biggest weak point is corners, and that's where the Ferrari comes in handy. Race update.
You have P3, Bottas ahead, pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now, 5 laps till the end.
Thank you for that, engineer.
Your front wing is damaged, performance will be affected. We're considering switching to an alternate strategy.
I crash.
Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm
I
you're
got
okay.
completely distracted by my engineer there after I asked him for a full race update. Right. Let's try again. So here we are now chasing the two Mercedes now through the swim pool. Oh, as we go for a bit of a Formula 1 drift there. Come on, I'm trying too hard. I gotta go easy around these corners. Oh, that was close. Now, as promised, into the cockpit view we go for the more realistic experience and the more professional experience. Of course. Down into fourth gear we go, still chasing after Valtteri Bottas, and I crashed there again. I crash again. I'm just going to have to use a flashback, ladies and gentlemen. Once again. Up the hill we go now into Casino Square for the second time. Not including the flashback, but ah well, who gives a damn. Anyway though, through this tight section in Casino Square on Monaco. Right, we got plenty of fuel in the tank, so we're gonna go rich fuel and try and catch the Mercedes. Oh, we gained a massive amount of time there on Bottas around the bus stop chicane. Through the swim pool we go. Still chasing after Bottas. But can I get him here through the... Surely I can get him on the start-finish line. Surely I can get him on the start-finish line. Surely I can get him.
Good job. That was the
Oh,
fastest lap of the race
contact!
so far.
Contact with Verstappen as I spin and crash. Let's try again. Third time lucky. Come on. Oh, as I got a bit distracted there. Lost a bit of time there on the final corner. But it didn't stop. Well, it did stop me from taking fastest lap because my teammate took fastest lap of the race. Whoa, the force feedback on this wheel is really working. Just goes to show how much of an improvement the force feedback is in F1 2017 compared to F1 2016. It's definitely a lot more alive, as I would describe it, than F1 2016 in my opinion. I mean, the force feedback in F1 2016 was good. I mean, it was great, but F1 2017's force feedback for wheels anyway has definitely improved a lot since then. Anyway, we're still on the hunt for Valtteri Bottas, who is still trying everything he can to pull away from me there. But surely I can get him through the swim pool section, because that's where I can catch him the most. This is where I'm quicker than him. Can I get him in the swim pool section? Oh, tight squeeze! Oh, bit of contact. More contact. But I got DRS though, and that's me ahead of him. Phew! A bit scrappy there. The FIA could investigate me for that, but I would call that a legitimate overtake. And now we're chasing down Lewis Hamilton and see if we can put his winning streak to an end. We just through Casino Square we go. Down the hill we go towards the bridge. I am catching Lewis Hamilton a lot, because that Mercedes is very slow around the corners. Well, it's slower than the Ferrari around the corners anyway, that's for sure. Because Mercedes focused too much on top speed rather than downforce, in my opinion, as displayed at the Belgian Grand Prix, as I've stated before. Through the swim pool we go. Still trying everything I can to catch Lewis Hamilton, and I'm pulling well away from Valtteri Bottas, but I lock up big time there at the second to last corner. Thankfully, I'm still holding on to second place. On to lap 4 now.
This is your final lap of the race.
Oh, final lap of the race already. Okay, well, I'm probably not going to be able to catch Hamilton in time. But I'll gladly settle for second place. Into 5th gear we go, through Casino Square, down to 4th. Into the hill we go, or down the hill we go. Fastest sector time in Sector 1, that's good. Oh, but I'm closing out on Hamilton significantly there. Just gotta keep pushing, I'll be able to catch him. But I'm not gonna be able to catch him if I keep damaging my front wing like that. But now Hamilton is pulling away from me now, so I doubt now that I have any chance of catching him. I mean, I am catching him, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to pass him. Through the swimming pool we go, and that's my Xbox One controller just dropped there because it can't handle the strength of the force feedback wheel. That's causing the force to go through the table. I've gone white there completely. And Valtteri Bottas there has taken me. He has taken me. So I'm gonna have to have no choice but to sell for 3rd place.
Yes, we're on the podium. Good job.
And I dropped my Xbox One controller again, trying to pick it up. Oh, I am such an idiot. Oh, hey, it works though, so it doesn't matter. Whew! I am sweating after that. I was doing so well.
From Mercedes today, and here are our podium drive. Moving on to the driver of the day then.
Yes. Okay, not interested.
Remember the runoff if you need it.
Alright, well, thank you for that, engineer. So then, here we are in Belgium for the Belgian Grand Prix. A day after it's finished, here we are racing on it. Right, but let's see, can we recreate the Belgian Grand Prix, or can we try and beat Hamilton this time and try and keep up with him on the straights? So, we are on the grid in Belgium at the Spa-Francorchamps circuit. We have 5 lights now, and it's away we go. Hamilton gets off the line there quicker than me, but Daniel Ricciardo there makes a move on the outside, but I'm going to go around the outside at the source. And it's going to be a duel for 1st place here at the famous Spa-Francorchamps. Up the hill we go. Don't lift off. No, don't! And I crashed. I crashed when I went full power through El Rouge. Here now, the F1 drivers at that Grand Prix, we're going full throttle through. We're going full throttle through El Rouge. Okay, this time I managed to get through. At El Rouge.
Start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you.
Without crashing off. But anyway, we're catching Hamilton now. It's a duel for 1st place between me and Lewis Hamilton. Let's see if I can beat him this time at the Spa-Francorchamps circuit. Around the outside. Oh, but we got a wheel came on the grass there. Around the outside we go. Can we take him? Can we take Lewis Hamilton? No, we can't. No, we can't because he defends the position there. Right, this is where we engage rich fuel. Into Pouon we go. And yes, that is the actual name of the corner, Pouon. No idea who would call the corner Pouon, but well. You'll find plenty of weird things. We go around the outside of Lewis Hamilton. It doesn't work. Oh, he moves across to defend. The AI is definitely a lot more defensive than back in F1 2016. I am starting to notice a significant difference in the AI. They're definitely being a lot more defensive now than they were last year, than they were in last year's game. But anyway, flying through that left-hander into the bus stop chicane. Into the bus stop chicane we go now. Can we take Hamilton here? No, we can't. Oh, but I've got a massive run on him. It's a matter of if I can take him at the source. Can I take him at the source? Oh, it's close. Yes. I managed to take Hamilton at the source. And now it's me in the lead. Right, straight into the cockpit we go. Up into El Rouge we go. Staying on the power. Pulling away from Hamilton. But no, I think he's closing in on me there. I don't know. I'm checking my rear view mirrors, but I don't know where he is. Oh, he's just on the rear wing of me. As we get a purple first sector there, which is good. Into the more technical bit now. Here into the more technical bit now. This is where I should have a little bit of an advantage, because the Ferrari has an advantage in the corners and the Mercedes has a slight advantage on the straights. And I wouldn't be surprised by coming to the Italian Grand Prix that Mercedes will win at Monza because of its straight line speed capabilities. Oh, but Hamilton's all over the rear wing of me. As we leave those few S corners there, not sure what they're called, but oh well. I'm sweating massively here. As Hamilton is just over a second away from me. He could get DRS on the front straightaway. We may never know as we fly towards the bus stop chicane. Braking heavily here. Well, braking heavy enough at bus stop. Oh, into the onto the artificial grass. As I set fastest lap of the race.
Keep this up.
Thank you, engineer. Back into the source we go. Still leading the race ahead of Lewis Hamilton. I'm starting to pull away from Hamilton now greatly here. It's probably because I have the AI set at 60, so I probably need to set the AI a little bit more higher if I want to get a good race out of them. Right, so lap 3, Hamilton should have the DRS here and should be able to take me. If not, I'd be really surprised. No, but he's still on my rear wing. As I skip a gear massively there because I got distracted. Because I distracted myself big time there trying to figure out where the hell Hamilton is. Around that left-hander there now. Into P1 we go. Flat out at P1. Pulled away from him greatly. But now we're starting to pull away from Hamilton around the more technical bit of the circuit. Maybe it's because I like the technical bits of tracks, I'm not sure. Or maybe I'm the kind of guy that likes technical circuits, I don't know. But either way though, we are pulling away from Hamilton now greatly. Flying towards his left-hander once again. And I'm well ahead of him now, so there's not a chance that he's going to get DRS here. Because of how fast and how far I am ahead of him. But I could be mistaken. Back into standard we go. Gotta save that fuel. Through the source we go. Well, I presume this is the source anyway, because my engineer said if I need to use the runoff area at the source, do. So I presume that first corner there is the source. I don't know. But anyway, back on the front straight we go. I once again a purple sector in sector 1, and now the gap between me and Hamilton is 1.6 seconds. So surely I could win this. I could win this race and turn yesterday's Grand Prix around by converting Vettel's second place into a win. Let's find out and see. Into P1 we go. We're back into P1. 2 laps to go. And now I've pulled away from Hamilton massively here. I am dominating the Belgian Grand Prix here. Vettel is doing a more better job than yesterday. He's dominating the Grand Prix. He's pulling away from Hamilton. He could have the same success as he did back in Hungary. Fastest sector time in sector 2. 2.4 seconds is the gap here now. So I might as well put the fuel onto lean and just drive normally here now, since the pressure is pretty much off me at this point. Well, I've pretty much Bottas is right behind him, so I've pretty much left Bottas and Hamilton in the dust. Oh, but Oh, but I almost lost it at the bus stop.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. So
And that-
the gap to our teammate is 13.6 seconds.
Yeah, Raikkonen should be a lot more further up the field with me, trying to keep back the Mercedes away from me. Okay, so I lost a little bit of time at the bus stop, but well. I'm still leading the race, so that's the important thing. Now, where are you now? Ah, yeah, Hamilton is well behind me. There's not a chance he's going to catch me at this point. Unless I do something stupid and lose the race altogether. But I just got to keep a nice, cool, consistent pace. And I should be alright. Because I'm still sweating here. Oh my god. How hot is my room in here? Ooh, I almost had a bit of a slider there. But anyway, now back into the final corner as we go. And I pretty much have this Grand Prix in the bag here, ladies and gentlemen. I pretty much have this Grand Prix in the bag. Oh, but it looks like Hamilton's getting very close to me now. But no, I doubt he'd have any chance of taking the win off me here. Because I'm about to cross the line and win my first race on F1 2017.
Nice work, that's
Yeah!
Race win. Well done.
Yeah! Vettel wins at the Belgian Grand Prix. Get in there, Seb. Get in there. Ferrari is roaring today. The prancing horse has
Great
roared.
effort there from Ferrari to take the victory today.
You're
And
damn
as we can
right.
see, it's time for the podium, and as the drivers make their way out, there's a familiar red suit making its way to the top step. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver
Vettel
of
has
the day?
won.
Sebastian Vettel.
Yeah, I got driver of the day! And my driver has gotten driver of the day. The instant I left, Crofty said, Vettel, you're driver of the day. Anyway though, we might as well start one last race, but this time with the classic F1 cars. Let's see, what classic F1? I definitely remember this 2010 Red Bull Racing RB6. And I definitely remember this one, the 2004 Ferrari. I remember this one too. And I remember this one as well. This one I definitely remember. And I remember that one. Don't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember. I do remember. Well, sort of. I remember the 2000 and 2004 versions of the McLaren. But I sort of remember the 1999. I don't know. It was a long time ago. I was only very young back then during the V10 era, so I honestly don't know. But we're gonna take and we'll just go into a time trial this time. We'll just take the classic F1 cars. And we're just gonna drive around in the Ferrari 2004 around, let's see, Azerbaijan, Austria, Britain, Hungary, Belgium, Italy, of course. What would a Ferrari be like if a Ferrari would be even more better if it's on its home ground? Right, I'm gonna cut past all this rubbish and then we're gonna just do a few laps just to hear the roaring sound of a V10 engine once again. Oh, no I don't. That was very quick. It's a time trial at the Italian Grand Prix. Flying lap. Oh my god, that engine is fantastic! Yes! Oh, the memories are coming back in here, ladies and gentlemen. The memories have returned. I remember this engine sound. Oh, how I missed this engine sound from Formula 1. This is amazing. It's just like that Assetto Corsa video with me driving around in this Ferrari F1 car. This is definitely like the previous episode on Bvpcg, except it was for Assetto Corsa. Oh, as I cut the track there a bit, but doesn't matter. I'm not racing against anyone, so it doesn't really matter at this point. Into the Lesmo corners we go. As I'm in the gravel trap, don't damage the Ferrari. Alright, phew. I hate to damage such a classic car like this one. As I go wide on the gravel trap once again. Oh man, those Lesmo corners really do like to catch me out a lot. Never mind, we'll reverse back on the track. Hit the gas pedal or hit the accelerator. Oh, so I'm really having trouble now. Come on, Brereton, get back on the track. There we go. Now then, much better. Now we can go back to enjoying the roaring sound of this V10 engine. And hit the brakes here at the final corner. You know, just for the pure sake of it, I just want to go into flashback mode. Just to hear. There we go. Yes! Yes! As I used a flashback there, but I didn't mean to. I only intended to go back to the actual race to just at that current point without using the flashback, but ah well. But it's great to see the classic cars back in Formula 1, back in a Codemasters F1 game, because there hasn't been classic cars ever since F1 2013. Into the Ascari chicane now we go. If I'm not talking so much, guys, it's because I'm enjoying the sound of this V10 engine too much. That's the problem. Final corner we go. Right, we're gonna go for a lap this time. Let's see if I can get a lap in without cutting the corner. So, first two corners we go. Clip the apexes down to first gear. Lovely jubbly. Bit shaky, but that's okay. Now into the next chicane here. Oh, a bit of a slider. Bit of a twitch there. As I go a bit wide. No! but my lap's been. Has I not been oh no, it has not been invalidated yet. So keep going. Oh, now it's been invalidated. I think maybe when we come around the corner, we're gonna try that lap again one more time, but this time I'm gonna try it from a different view, just so I know, just so I'm aware of my surroundings. And just so I get a better view of the engine. Now, into second gear we go. Clip the apexes. Missed the first one there. Yeah, Scuttlebutt's online. The same guy from the Battlegrounds videos that I uploaded. But anyway, that's nor here or there, because we're focusing on trying to set a good lap in this old monster. The one with the roaring V10 engine. Oh, we got purple sector in sector 2. Fly through the Ascari chicane with my ghost there, with the lap time that was invalidated behind me. But it looks like I'm going to be able to beat the ghost and be able to come home with a good lap of a 122.8. Brilliant stuff. Good stuff. Right, so I'm going to leave this video here now, as I will go back to the main menu. End session. Yes, please. I want to end session. Well, I'm going to leave this video here now. That is 2017. Lots of improvements made over the last F1 game. And it's available on Steam right now. I recommend you go pick it up now while you can. Because you only have, because this game is only going to be around for a year before F1 2018 comes out. But until then, thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.